Okay, we're going to talk to the Cougars. We've got 3 of the Lady Cougar basketball, two of the players and one of the coaches in the studio to talk hoops for this upcoming season. But first, it's summertime in the Metro East, but no matter what the temperature, Viviano Heating and Air Conditioning has your emergency calls and maintenance services covered. Viviano is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving the Metro East for over 30 years. Viviano provides quality heating and cooling services, including repairs, installation, and maintenance. Looking for a new furnace or AC unit? Need emergency service or maintenance? What are you waiting for? Call to schedule a service appointment with Viviano today at 618-345-7498 or visit them online at vivianoair.com. And since 2014, Snap Mobile has supported athletic and activity programs nationwide with reliable fundraising and administrative solutions. Snap Mobile has helped schools and coaches raise nearly $1 billion for their teams. Former Belleville East coach and athletic director Jim Loyette is your local Snap Mobile rep. So if you're a coach, AD, or a parent looking for a 100% hassle-free way to raise funds for a team, group, or an organization, give Jim a call at 618-910-1781. I've personally worked with Snap Mobile, and I am sold on the process, the professionalism, but most of all, the results. Okay, Coach Tieryney Lockett, welcome to the show. Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
And welcome back to the show, Kiyoko Proctor. Nice to see you again, Kiyoko.
You too, you too.
You got to get close to that mic for me, Kiyoko, and be good and loud. You were on the show about a year ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
We were talking about your career as a Redbird, so it's nice to see you. And welcome to the show, Lauren Miller. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
From Camp Point.
Correct.
Which is where?
Near Quincy, Illinois.
Very good. And you told me how many kids were in your graduating class?
55.
55. Wow. Okay, Coach, let's start with you. Is this your first year coaching with Coach Sam at SIUE?
This is. I've been here officially 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Okay, so you played at Lewis University in Chicago, graduated it in 2019.
Yes.
And you were an assistant coach there for a couple of years.
Correct.
And now you're here.
Yeah. Now I'm here.
Back
with Coach Sam.
And you are a young person, obviously, just finished your own career not that long ago. What's the number one thing that you're trying to impress on these young people?
Honestly, consistency. I think consistency is probably the biggest thing, at least for me, just being self-motivated, having some consistency in your life. That comes from on the court and off the court. So I think if you have that, that's one of my biggest values, I would say. If you have consistency in your life, everything kind of falls into place.
Kiyoko just ended your career as a Redbird, and you had a very storied and very decorated career there at Alton High School. But now you're making the transition into college. You're working out. You just came from practice. Are you taking any classes this summer?
Yeah, I'm taking a communication class.
So you're already a college student. How has the transition been for you so far?
As so far, it's I don't know, it's hard, but it's not. I don't really know how to explain it. It's not bad, but, basketball-wise and stuff like that, everything is faster, stronger and stuff like that.
The girls are bigger?
Yeah, and way stronger. So.
Is it more physical?
Yeah, definitely more physical. Everybody, they're just way stronger. And, I think eventually I'll get there. And as of right now, I think I'm doing well. So.
And you're going to build up your body, and you're going to get quicker and bigger and stronger.
Yes.
But does it feel too fast for you, or does it just feel like it's just a little bit faster, but you're catching up?
No, it just feels a little bit faster, but I'm catching up. It's not too big of a jump, but yeah.
How does it feel sitting in a college classroom, too? Are you like, man?
Oh, no. Right now, I'm taking an online class.
Oh, online.
Yeah.
Okay. So it feels just fine.
Yeah, it's
You're
just
ready
fine.
for it. Why did you pick SIUE?
It's like a family environment, and I love the coaching staff, and I really love the players. All the players are really nice, and I think it just is a good fit for me. So.
Okay. Let's switch it over to Lauren.
Hi.
Welcome to Edwardsville from Camp Point. Has it been an adjustment for you to be here?
Yeah, for sure. Just coming from a small town and then big area, but easy transition, honestly, to the big area. We have Quincy, so I kind of know how to navigate the town and everything, so it's not too big of an adjustment, but it's really nice. Edwardsville has a lot of great things to offer, so I'm really happy to be here.
and you're having fun with fellow freshman Kiyoko. You guys aren't roommates or anything, are you?
We're not roommates, but we definitely hang out and talk and get along really well.
Spend a lot of time.
Yeah.
How has the transition been for you in your first couple weeks as a collegiate?
Yeah, it's definitely been a big transition just from high school to college. Like she said, everything's faster, pay attention to the little details, that stuff. But the coaching staff, everybody, the girls make the transition a lot easier just by like their support and just talking through things with you. Like it's honestly been easy in that aspect, having like teammates that help you.
What other sports did you play at Camp Point?
I played volleyball and softball.
So you were playing something every single season.
Correct.
So that's going to be a transition for you, narrowing it down to just one sport this year. Are you excited to see where that's going to take you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think just throughout like high school, I've always been super busy, which I really enjoy, but being able to kind of hone in on basketball like throughout the year, I think I'm really going to enjoy that. Obviously miss some of like volleyball and stuff, but we'll still, bump it up, I guess, sometimes. But no, it's going to be really nice to just put all my focus on basketball and see how much of a person and a player I can grow through that.
So you heard me ask Kiyoko why she chose SIU Edwardsville. I'm going to ask you the same question. Why did you pick?
Yeah, some of the similar reasons, like the coaching staff it felt really easy to talk to them, honestly. They were always making sure I felt like a priority, like recruit-wise, and it was just really easy to talk to them. Again, the girls on my recruit, very easy to get along with. Edwardsville isn't that far, about 220, so I like how it was closer to home. And, yeah, I just thought that I could really grow as a person and a player here.
Kiyoko is a floor general. She's a point guard for sure, one of the best in the area, one of the best ever from this area on the female side. What position do you play?
Yeah, kind of like a guard post mix, kind of out on the wing, but it'll just, I hopefully play couple different positions this year. But
how tall are you?
Like 5'10".
Like 5'10".
Yeah.
I don't
know. A lot of people like.
Where do they list you in the program? 6'1".
Yeah. Some people say like 5'10", some people say 5'11". So
okay.
I don't know.
Good for you. All right, how's it going so far, Coach?
It's going pretty good. I have no complaints. I think we're making it, good strides every week.
Isn't this week number? How many weeks is this?
This is week 4. This is week 4.
And how many weeks will you go this summer?
So this will be our last week of the first session. Then they go on a little break for the 4th of July, and then we come back the first week of July, I think, and then we have 5 weeks from there. So 5 weeks the next session.
Okay, so what is your job, Coach Lockett? What is your job? What is your specialty as an assistant coach? Because I know that Coach Sam has multiple assistant coaches, about 4,
correct,
if I'm not mistaken. What's your job?
I would say my job is the skill development. I think that's one of my strengths, especially in like one-on-one situations where I can get the girls in, say Lauren or Kiyoko, like, hey, see, can we get some extra work in? I think I'm very good in that aspect. And I think offensively, just with the X's and O's, I'm a basketball mind, like IQ wise. I think
you love it.
I love it. Like I watch it every day. I'm watching film every day and different things that we can do. And defensively, I'm all over whatever Coach Sam needs. Honestly, I'm whatever she needs, I'm right with it. So, but I think strength-wise, skill development is something that I feel like I can bring to the girls.
Coach Sam is a very unique person, I think, a very unique coach. I think she's a fantastic coach. How would you describe Coach Sam in the short time that you've known her, Kiyoko?
She definitely helps me talk a lot, so I'll say that.
She wants you talking on the floor?
Yes, makes me talk a lot. She pays attention to details, like, very well, and, fix, like, any problems that we got or anything, like, on the court, and, lift us up. So I think she's, like, a real good coach and, helps us a lot.
You played for Desiree Howard, and she did a fantastic job with you also, and she was a very, very positive role model. So I see a lot of similarities between those
very
two.
Similar.
Do you agree?
Yep.
Yeah, I know them both very well, and both great coaches. How about you? How would you describe Coach Sam?
I'd say just like passionate. Like everything she does with a passion, which is really nice. Whether it's wanting to know everything about us and like kind of help us through the off the court stuff, like how we're doing, how everything's going. But on the court, like in practice, you can just tell she has like a desire to want everybody to get better. But she's definitely going to like push you and discipline you, which is really nice because this program is very disciplined, and that's something you want to improve your game in. So, Yeah, I'd say just passionate.
She's working hard.
Oh yeah.
She's working hard. And who are the other new players this year on the team in addition to these two?
So we have Bukola, who's a transfer from VCU. Help me out, girls. Who he has?
Saray.
Saray, yep.
She's from Columbia, Missouri.
Is she a freshman?
She's a
Correct.
freshman, yep.
And then
Okay.
Caitlin Cassidy's from Peoria, Illinois. She went to Peoria Notre Dame.
Freshman.
And then we've got girl from Murray State transfer, and then
A BYU transfer. What's her name?
she's
Kendra?
Well, she didn't commit yet, but
Oh,
hopefully.
okay.
But we have Cyan Mohammed. She's from Poland. So she lives in Virginia now, but she's
She played
originally
at
from Poland.
Goshen.
Goshen,
College.
yep.
Okay, cool.
I think both of them are posts.
Yes, both of them. So they will be here the second summer session.
Okay.
Yeah. So and that's going to be fun, kind of for the integrate into the team coming up here soon.
And then what happens in the fall? Similar to what's going on in the summer, and then your season gets going proper in November.
Correct.
Usually.
Yes, because right now we have 8 hours with them on court per NCAA rules, and then that bumps up to 20 once official practice starts coming in October.
So 8 hours a week in the fall also is what
Yes,
you're allowed to do.
Pretty much, yeah. And then it bumps up to 20 in October.
Okay. And we've got some new NIL situations with the Cougars. What's going on with that? Update us.
Yeah, so we got the NIL collective with the Her Legacy. We have a 3-on-3 tournament coming up here soon. I think it's in maybe the 3rd week or the 2nd week of July. So I think and it's all female led. So we got the female CEOs, CFOs, and I think that's great for our girls, our young women to look up to, women that are in hair positions. And so I think that would be a good mentorship for them coming up here soon. So I'm excited about that.
How are the Cougars going to play this year? I'm going to commit right now. I'm going to come to at least 3 home games this year.
Okay, yeah.
I got to be at least 3.
At least 3.
Because I keep talking about supporting the Cougars. I've had Sam on the show multiple times, and then I haven't been to as many games as I need to go to. So I'm gonna come to at least 3 home games and maybe a practice here. I really want to bring my girls tennis team to a practice.
Okay.
I want them to see Sam in action. I like her toughness. I want them to see somebody else being tough with young female athletes besides me. And I think it'd be fun to see her.
We'd love to have you out.
That'll be awesome. But tell me how the Cougars are going to play this year. What can I expect to see?
I think a fast-paced game. I think we want to run and we want to run. We want to get the ball up the court fast. We want to get the ball out fast. I think, but obviously you have to play defense in order to do that, right? So if the ball keeps going in the rim, if the team keeps scoring, you have to keep taking the ball out, and that slows your transition down. So I think in an ideal world for us, we want to run fast. We want to play fast. And then once we got some bigger posts again this year. So I think playing inside out once we get out of the transition, play some inside out ball. Last year we led the league in 3-pointers, so I think that's something again that we want to do this year. So hopefully, we do that.
Full court pressure?
That's something that Coach Sam is talking about doing, which I'm excited for that. So hopefully we can, once we kind of learn a little bit more of the defensive principles, we can kind of go to more, full court pressure.
Is Lewis in the OVC?
No, Lewis is a D2 university, so it's in the GLVC, Great Lakes Valley Conference.
That's what SIUE used to be in.
Yes.
At one point.
Yes.
For at least some of the sports.
Right.
So you're not familiar with the teams?
No.
Yet.
Yeah, this is going to be very, very new for me.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm excited.
And what position did you play? Were you a point guard type?
Yes, I was more of a 2. I was quick. I'm very quick off the ball, off the dribble. So, recruiting based, I guess if you was to recruit me or scout me, you'd probably say, let her shoot the 3 because I can really kind of take people off the dribble that way. Yeah. So I was more of a slasher, I would say.
How is your game going to develop? You don't know. You can't tell me for sure, okay, but how do the coaches want you to develop your game post-high school, Kiyoko? You were a certain type of player in high school. Do they want you to play differently or just exactly the same?
Honestly, I'm not sure, but I think, honestly, I see the floor pretty well, but I think they wanted me to see the floor, even more and definitely get stronger and, take shots that, if I'm open, take the shot. And honestly, I think that's really it. I think everything kind of I did in high school. So
okay. And how does your knee feel? I know that you had a tough knee situation, a tough knee injury as a junior in high school that cost you the remainder of your junior year and part of your senior season, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. How's your body feel?
Good. It definitely feels stronger than my right knee. I'm not gonna lie. I think just rehabbing over the summer and doing my exercise, I think that's what got it real strong, but that's pretty much it.
Okay. What are your expectations this year, girls? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I think just looking forward to growing as a team, like from the first game to the last game. Hopefully make a deep postseason run and just obviously have fun while we're doing it.
How about you? What are you looking forward to?
Wait, hold on. What was the question again?
What are you looking forward to this year?
Getting along with the girls, having great bonds. That's really it, honestly. And getting in the gym every day and working hard.
You're going to improve a lot. I think it's going to be tough. I think there's a transition. There's
Absolutely.
a transition, and that's why you're here as a coach. You're here to help them make that transition from being a child, a young person still in high school, to being an adult, a college freshman, and because now you're on your own every day, and girls do their own laundry at home, but there's a lot of boys when they go away to school, man, they've never done laundry before. I'm going to assume y'all have done laundry.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get past that.
Right.
But when you're on your own for all your meals, no one's there doing all that stuff for you anymore. No one's getting you up for school. You got to do all that stuff yourself.
Exactly.
Does it feel different? Do you feel like you're adults now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think first time we went grocery shopping and by ourselves, me and my roommate are like, we're adulting right now. This is crazy. But
Paying rent on their own. Yeah.
It also gives you a sense of pride too, like just being independent and just being responsible for yourself. Like once you do get something done, like simple as washing dishes, like, man, I did that and this is like my apartment. I've got to keep it clean. So you kind of take pride in like how much you put into yourself too. So it's a good feeling as well.
Good for you. All right, Coach, any words of wisdom before we get out of here?
Ooh, any words of wisdom for these two?
For these two, what do you want to tell these two? And then I'm going to encourage everybody to come out and watch Cougars play this year. Go ahead. What do you want to tell these two?
Well, honestly, like I think your like college career goes by so quickly. Like you start as a freshman, and everybody's freshman year and sophomore years are different, right? But I think a lot of times you kind of struggle a little bit your freshman year. We call it the freshman block once you come to January time. So I just would say once you reach that point where you feel like you might be experiencing burnout or whatever source, to try to push through that and really try to be in the moment, because your college career does go by really fast. And outside of just the basketball dribbling on the court, the off the court memories are probably one of the biggest things that I feel like are the most important, because I have some of my lifelong best friends from college, and we can care less about the wins and the losses. Obviously, that's important, and that's what we're here to do. But cherish those memories that you make with your teammates.
That's good advice. I would say trust your coaches.
Oh,
Get good coaches, number one, and stay out of your own head.
Yes.
Just let it be fun. Don't worry about stuff, because you're both ballers, and it's going to be great.
For sure. For sure.
All right, thank you all.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you all for listening to the Metro Esports Podcast presented by Little Caesars Pizza, and big thanks to guests Alina Aaron, Emma Coriali, Tieryney, Lockett, Kiyoko, Proctor, Lauren Miller, and for partners Cassins, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Callaway Home Loans, Keller Williams Marquee, The Blasting Game Group, Integrity Spine and Joint Center, Front Office, Fiduciary Network, Oakbrook Golf Club, Viviano Heating and Air Conditioning, Play It Again Sports, Edwardsville, and Snap Mobile. And for my teammates, social media director Kayla Kohlberg and video production assistant Luke Slemmer, thank you for listening to the Metro Esports Podcast, talking all things sports in the Metro East.